Hi everyone, Moonglow here, and today we're going to talk about well-being when it comes to stunt and fleeting. Now, a lot of nears and shears do stunt and fleeting. Some do them right, some do them on the day of, or I should really say the night of, or the evening of, and others kind of offshoot into even earlier than that. Now, there have been talks about folks wanting to shift that to the weekend, believing that they don't have enough time to handle doing that. But the oversight seems to be that if you are going to be giving out sweets or snacks or some kind of thing, having one's lights on seems to be the answer to it. Now we're talking about well-being for anyone that's doing that. First, wear clothing that can be seen by folks at night. That's the first thing that's the first oversight. Also, being with a team of folks. You hear that saying, well, with reckonings, more than one folks being around. Yeah, well, that's also a good thing to do. And also, only go to houses that folks you can trust. If you don't trust someone, then don't go to their house. That's also another oversight. Now, a lot of folks will say that you should have someone look over your fleets to make sure that they're all right. But if the fleets or snacks are still in the box or the bag or whatever, then they're all right. If they're out of the box or out of the bag, then you might have to be a little worried. Always make sure to have a far speaker with you, because you never know when something need happen and you might have to call for help, either from nearest sheer law keepers, nearest sheer firefighters, or whatever. So those are the oversights of stunt and fleeting, or the well-being of stunt and fleeting. Now, before I even end this film, a lot of folks will say that those oversights or whatever are they call them daily thought. And yes, those are daily thought, So that's just what my film's about that, And a lot of folks also say that a lot of those oversights that I just talked about are needed. Yes, they are. Those are the good oversights to follow when one is stunt or fleeting. One's bearers or teachers or keepers already know that wisdom, and they may give that wisdom to other folks, and what they choose to do with it's their own business. But those are the oversights of well-being with stunt and fleeting. You could call it daily thought, if you want to. So, yeah, and sorry for all this coughing or clearing out the throat. My brain only seems to want to do this mostly when I'm making films. If I'm not making a film, then most of the time it's not going to be doing that. It's like, oh, you don't got a song in this film, so now this film needs a loud track. I know, coughing. That'll be the loud track. Anyway, that's not the grounds of this film. So anyway, if you like this film, give it a like, share, playlist it, give it to anyone, share it with anyone you think might learn something from what I talked about today. Sorry for that burp. And Moonglow, and I'll see you later.